So,
Press record. Press
Record.
record.
Shit, we live now. We live now, man.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
good?
leaving. I'm leaving all this shit in here.
Let's
That's
get
what
it.
y'all get.
Yeah, man. Let's just get it. Gloves is off. Gloves is off, man. You already know how I'm coming. Yep.
Welcome, you guys to Talkyourishpodcast.
I got
This
the
is
line on my
presented by
forehead
the
and
guys
shit.
from the court. As you see, we
That
are
shit
ready.
fucked up.
We are ready to go. We got DJ. We got Khalil. We got
Yep.
Skins. We all here.
Hey,
we
Yeah.
bike. Toxic Sports is bike.
Yeah.
Toxic
Real.
sports.
Real sports shit.
had to take a little time off like Kyrie.
That shit weak.
Here we go.
That shit weak.
See?
This nigga
Listen,
want to go party. He said I can't pod, and now I look.
I need my mental space.
Party, come back and drop 30. That's what we do.
Let's get it.
As always, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Obviously, we're on all streaming platforms, so if you ain't know, now you know. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. We're not going to even hold you. Gentlemen, NBA trades. We got some good ones. We got some bad ones. We got some winners. We got some losers. It's been a minute. The streets want to know our takes. How are we feeling about these NBA trades that happen? Who's going to sound off?
Off top, let me just say this. And I have to apologize to this player because my team was trying to get him, and I was like, no, do not get him. He's trash. Denver hasn't lost since they got Aaron Gordon.
Yes.
That's a big move. And now I watched him play the other night. He's going to help Jokic a lot, being to the fact he can play that 4 role. He's athletic. He can guard your Kawhi Leonards. He can't guard them, but he can stay in front of them. He can use his body, to play good defense. But I just want to say Denver is a big winner for the trade deadline. Big winner. I think that trade is going to get them in the top 4 seed for sure.
Okay.
I agree with you. I definitely think Denver got the best of the trade deadline. I would predict that it will put them somewhere near, if not the semifinals, the finals. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely stacked their team to be strong enough. And without, the Lakers putting out an effort, I don't really see them being a factor in the playoffs. Khalil.
Chill. Hey man, I'm not speaking on the Lakers until the gang is back right now. I wanted to reverse though. I think I was looking at the Magic. I think the Magic did a good thing. They did one thing that I think a lot of teams should look into doing. So the Magic, they were kind of stuck at mediocrity, where you're just getting the eighth seed, 7th seed. You're gonna face one of the best teams in the East, might win one game and then you lose, and then you repeat the next year. They unloaded all their best players and just like to say, fuck it, we're going young, we're going to rebuild. And I know this might be dumb thinking, but I'd rather be like dead last than be fucking stuck in the middle of the pack and you're drafting at 15, you're drafting 15 in the draft. You're not really getting none of the talent. Like you might as well just start it all the way over. So, I mean, it might be a little Florida bias, but yeah, I kind of like what they're doing. I want to see if they actually can get the talent. And with the Magic, the thing is they got to get that talent to stay because they always getting the talent. It's just they always fucking leave. So we'll see kind of where that goes. Disappointed that the Lakers didn't make a move. I think they should have tried to get some shooters, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but whatever.
They can't do nothing. But
man, flip something. Kuzma out of there, please.
To agree with you, I want to actually agree with you there. Orlando did do a good job. It was time that they stopped fooling themselves. Like you said, they've been just right in the middle of the road, barely making the 8th spot, getting kicked out by the top team in the West or in the East. So it was time. I think a team like San Antonio right now could benefit from following that. They're in the middle. They ain't gonna do nothing, but obviously they're gonna have to wait till next year now. But I do think that was a good move by Orlando.
Yeah, they should have flipped DeMar DeRozan and got him out of there.
Facts. Because he's a free agent this year.
Oh, so he's just walking then. Oh, all right. Fuck it.
Right. They tripping. But yeah, man, it was what else happened in the trade world? Norman Powell to the Blazers. I don't think that really does nothing. He's another scorer, but they don't need scoring in my opinion.
Yo,
They
you
have
seen him stare down. He was staring down the Toronto bench the
nah,
other night, and he had a dunk on a fast break, and he was just staring down the bench and shit. And Fred VanVleet, he was like, "Yo, why?" He's like, "Why you mad at me? I ain't trade you, bro."
right.
That was just funny to me.
I think the Clippers getting Rondo was a big move. It's not gonna show up into the playoffs. Like anything they do now is just anything he does now is just a plus, but his true value won't show until they get into the playoffs.
No excuses. No
What
excuses.
y'all,
I
what y'all
can't
think
wait to
about the
smoke this
Nets?
Kawhi pack.
What y'all think about the moves the Nets made during the trade?
I mean, they
I
just
like
keep
it,
adding
man.
and adding. Shit, I can't hate. They keep adding and
I like
adding.
it.
They
They're
ain't doing
pretty
nothing
much
wrong
buying
yet.
the championship right now.
So we can agree that they pretty much solidified this season.
Well,
Like
they easily have the
I
best
don't really
roster.
see
If KD plays,
if KD's coming back next week, according to Steve
KD's
Nash.
coming back as early as tomorrow.
who knows?
Listen.
Who knows? Until I see him on the court.
That's real.
KD ain't say all that.
That's real.
I gotta see Kyrie. I gotta see Kyrie's mental, man. Let me see
But I
how
gotta
he
be
going.
Hold on, real quick.
Listen,
Before
we aligned.
Hold on,
Don't talk about Kyrie's mental. We aligned over here. We dropping buckets.
Kyrie, before we get into Kyrie, because I know Skins want to go off on that. I just want to say, I don't think Kevin Durant has to be there for them to get to the finals. I think with just the current team and James Harden running the show, they can get there. To win, Kevin Durant's going to have to be there.
Oh,
But
he got to be. Yeah.
I think they can get there without James Harden is enough with that roster.
And I put it like this: if say KD does come back this week, I'm running him a maximum 15 minutes. I'm not running him more than that.
Facts.
Like it's no need to.
KD's not going to let.
I know he's not going to want to play that little amount of time, but it don't make sense to run him that long when you have that type of team.
He want to play though. He
like
get himself in trouble.
If you could
right
spread that 15 out, listen. If you could spread that 15 out, where you give him 3 minutes a quarter, to where the last quarter he plays. Yes, you can. In 3 minutes, you talking about KD,
bro? I know, but bro, he's not. That's a big no. He's not doing that, bro. He's not going. 20, 15 minutes a game. He's not doing that shit.
I could say 20 minutes per game and 5 minutes a quarter.
I say 25 minutes, no more than 30. Put him on the Zion plan that they had Zion on last year. They kind of unleashed him now, but put him on that kind of plan.
That team. It's not the Pelicans. Like right now, they have so much. They have so much of an arsenal.
But
it don't make sense to run him more than 20 minutes,
bro.
Like you playing a dangerous game running him that long.
I think let him play 25 to 30 minutes and don't let him play on back-to-backs. Don't let him play how the schedule's all fucked up. Teams been playing like 8 games in 10 days right now. Like the schedule's crazy. Yeah, you need to break that up. Like he don't need to be playing in all those games. The way that shit, the schedule. I feel bad for these players. That schedule's crazy, bro. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, damn, the Lakers just played yesterday. Like they just played 3 days in a row. Like, am I tripping? Like the schedule is wild, bro. So yeah, definitely. I don't think he needs to be playing and all that. Like but as you can see, when Katie's not on the court, he just finds himself in always some type of trouble. As you can see with the DMs that got leaked. So that's why he needs to be on the court. Make him
great segue. Great segue.
Yeah. Listen, Kevin Durant is in some shit again. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Apparently, Michael Rapport, if you're not familiar with him, celebrity, actor, hip hop enthusiast, sports enthusiast, podcast host. He has a bunch of titles. Another one to add is a snitch. This dude posted his DM to the world to where KD was just going off on him. And we know KD's sensitive, but I'll put a screenshot up so you guys get an idea of what was said. But you guys, what was KD in the wrong? Is Michael Rapport in the wrong?
I would say so. KD, as in the message itself, that way he was saying to him, it was nothing wrong. Like it was nothing wrong with it. Like I've seen worse text messages, and I think it's wrong because that's a member of the media. So KD got to be smarter to know to not be playing around with people, especially in the screenshot social media area. You got to know better to not send stuff out like that because they can just use you as clout and just post it. Oh my God, he threatened me. He even said something about my wife. Like, man, fuck out of here, bro. I don't like Michael, whatever his name is. I never care for this dude. I think Michael was wrong for posting the screenshots because he knew that KD didn't mean no malice behind those texts. Like he was kind of, they're like all kind of kidding around and stuff like that. Like KD even said himself, like me and Michael, we said way worse shit to each other before, and it was never no problems, and he never posted or nothing. Like I thought, like you know what I mean. I thought we were all kidding around, like we were having fun with it. So why are you going out your way and posting it for clout or whatever you're trying to do, whatever your agenda was? I think he's more in the wrong for even posting and putting it out there when you know damn well KD wasn't going to meet you at. What he said, meet me at 6th Street or some shit. You know KD not beat you in broad daylight at 6th Street to fucking fight you. Like it's stupid.
Boy said in front of Catch Steak. Meet me in front of Catch.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Like that's just like you know, KD's is obviously he's joking. Like he's trolling.
I think same as you, bro. I think Michael Rapport is wrong. I think KD is only wrong for letting it get to that type of back and forth.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I want to hear. Yeah.
Okay. Only wrong for that because, but the reason I can't blame him is kind of what Khalil was saying because I'm sure him and Michael Rapport has had worse exchanges. Like I'm sure. So he, in KD's mind, he's thinking we do this all the time. So that really leads me to believe that, and I hate to put it this way, Michael Rapport needs the attention right now. Whatever he's going through in life.
Right now.
Oh yeah.
You know
so can we say KD trusted Michael? That's
Absolutely.
why they were just going back and forth like that.
Absolutely.
Probably.
I'm sure because if I'm not mistaken, those DMs were actually old direct messages.
Yeah, they're old. They're like from December.
Yeah, so they're old. So it's like KD wasn't even thinking about that. Like that wasn't even on his mind. He said that to that man a long time ago and moved on from that. Like I'm sure.
Why are you saying
yo,
DMs
listen,
from December?
You know how lame that is to hold the screenshot and hold some text messages.
And that's why
winter season. Like
that's why I can't get with Michael Rapport saying, "Oh, he said he mentioned my wife." So okay, bro, he mentioned your wife in December. Like you wasn't that mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't hold on to that. Why are they just now leaking if you was that mad when he mentioned your wife? You should have did that that same night. So he really held on to this all this time just to have like a just in case moment for himself to get into the media or to get into the public eye. And this is it. He's pulling his just in case card. But before I'm done, I'll say this. It's gonna hurt him more than it hurts KD.
I was just about to say that.
He will never have another relationship with an NBA player, with the NBA, or even that Big 3 league. It's over for him, which is why he came out and apologized already. He already came out and said he was wrong for you could apologize. It's still over. Like it's still over. Ain't nobody fucking with you, but thank you for the apology. So
but because of this incident, KD was fined $50K. I mean, it doesn't even make a dent in his pockets, but they fined him for it.
They has to fine him. They got to because that's a bad example to set when you basically suspend Myers Leonard for the rest of the year for him saying an anti-Semitic slur, as opposed to KD saying what he said. You're not going to suspend KD for the rest of the year, so you have to fine him a hefty amount. Obviously, $50K to us is a lot, not to him. But
no, I bet you he care about that $50K. I bet you he like, all right, I'm definitely catching this nigga in traffic. Like for that $50K, you gonna catch this beating.
Kevin Durant ain't worried about $50,000, bro.
I think it ain't about the money. It's not about $50,000. That like you got to come out of your pocket and pay this bullshit. Like this stupid.
You definitely could catch this fade if your snitch cost me $50K for sure.
A $50K fade? Hell yeah.
Run up.
You deserve that. You won that.
Right in front of Catch State.
I wouldn't even do it in front of Catch State. I do it when he least expected.
So yeah, no, I mean,
you on vacation somewhere exotic.
I feel bad for KD.
Gonna get his ass banned.
So let me just ask a random question. If you guys were athletes, you know, the way the internet is, social media, would you move any different on social media compared to how you are with your real friends in life?
Bro, if I was an athlete, I'm moving like Kawhi. No social media, no nothing. Like, you not see me on none of these weirdo apps. Fuck that.
No,
no burner. No burner.
Here's the double-edged sword with that. Because you're not active on social media, it's going to you're not going to get a lot of opportunities as far as endorsement deals because they can't gauge your metrics. So they don't have anything to, you know what I'm saying, measure you off of because you don't have any socials.
Right.
Yeah.
They can't just go off your likeness in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Or how many jerseys he sell. You know what I'm saying? They need to know that you can engage with your actual fan base. If you can't do that, then they're not going to want to deal with you or do a deal with you.
If you notice, the only endorsements or commercials type shit we see Kawhi Leonard in is that New Balance shit. Nobody else really uses him as like a face for their brand because he doesn't talk. Like I can't do nothing with that. You don't talk. So that is the double-edged sword to it. Obviously a Kawhi Leonard can get away with that because he makes so much money, so he really doesn't need endorsements off the court. But I don't think it's in everybody's best interest to be that quiet. But at the same time, I think everybody should take somewhat of a method from Kawhi Leonard as far as knowing when to be quiet. You know, it's cool to have social media, but you're gonna have to know when to be quiet at the same time.
I think you hire a public relations team to handle your socials.
Yeah,
you don't even deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You let the people that know how to deal with social media deal with social media. So even if something comes back to blow back on you, you could easily say, I don't even handle my socials. I have a company that deals with that. So
that's why you
have to look at that company, not me.
That's why you gotta get like a Finsta or something where you got your public Instagram, they handle that. And that has how you get all your deals and stuff. And then you got your own thing for just family and friends that you post your own stuff. With KD though, I think he just got to stop entertaining trolls, bro. Like, you are one of the greatest players ever, man. Like, why are you like, bro? You got to stop. Like, at a point in time, you got to stop, man. He moving on Twitter like he's one of us. Like, you not one. I get it. You want to just use your platforms like however you want, but you're not a regular civilian. Like, you can't move like that. You got different standards. You got different roles. Like, you gotta. And bro, I think if I'm that great, I'm not entertaining these niggas. Like, that's just me.
At this point, KD has to realize we all know he's sensitive. So trolls are gonna come for you like no other. Like they know you're sensitive now. So now they coming at you every single day if you KD. You know what I'm saying? And like you just said, he gotta know that like they just trolling you, bro, and you're falling right into it. Like you're stupid as hell.
Exactly. All these little kids are tweeting him all this dumb stuff because they know that he gonna give them a reaction and be like, oh my god, KD just called me a stupid. KD just did this, that, and they're gonna post it and send it to ESPN, tag all these news sports outlets. Look what KD just said to me. Look what KD just DM'd me. Like that one troll was funny though when he so he's arguing with some dude on Twitter and then he followed this dude girl and he liked all her pictures and shit and he was DMing the dude girl. Now that's funny, but he still can't be doing that. That's
why you can't. No. He should actually do more of that. Troll back.
Nah, that's petty as fuck. That's petty.
He worth like 250, 300 million, bro. Troll back. Be him his girl.
Dude was pissed. Like, yo, man, what are you doing DMing my girl? Blah, blah, blah. Look at KD.
That's funny. But yeah, man. Prayers to everybody involved. Hopefully KD can get back on the court.
No, fuck Michael Ratatouille.
Thank you.
Fuck him too.
Thank you.
No prayer.
With that being said, KD definitely isn't even in the talks of MVP, obviously. But one person has already said he is, and he's letting it be known. James Harden. James Harden is said, look, I'm the MVP. Like, there's no one else. Mind you, LeBron's out. Technically, Embiid's back in, but he was out for a minute, so he's probably out the race. Joker is just being Joker with Aaron Gordon out there. He's probably still in the talks. Dame is just being Dame everywhere. But does James Harden have a legit reason, you guys, to be considered MVP?
I'll start this off.
Well, I'm about to say, I'm about to get my bag on this one.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
He has a legit case to say that. His play warrants him to be able to say that. However, me personally, I don't have him number one. I can't put him number one. I think there's players like Damian Lillard who's been doing what James Harden is doing all year. Not to say James Harden hasn't, but you got to take like if it's two people, if it's two people who do the same thing, but one of y'all
not
got
all year. He wasn't in. Or
I'm about to smoke that. Don't worry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying like he may have or he may, but that I can't overlook how it started in Houston because after like the first 3 games, he still was balling.
That's what I'm saying. He hasn't all year.
Right, but you know what I'm saying. So I gotta say Damian Lillard because he's been doing that all year, and even to the Embiid situation, I think if Embiid comes back, which he did yesterday, and he just plays well for the rest of this year, plays how he was playing before he got hurt, I think he actually can come back and still his because I think it was his to lose when he got hurt. So right now, I think if he comes back and solidifies his spot and as the best big in the league, and he was dominating, if he does that and never misses another game for the rest of this year, Embiid can come back to the MVP. But right now, I gotta go. Dave. I gotta say.
Skin, you want to go real quick before I mop this up?
All I'm gonna say is, I fuck with Harden. I love the Nets right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think he kind of wilding. He's speaking a little fast. First of all, you've been doing good so far since you've been on the Nets, yes. Right. But to me, it could be better if you want to talk the MVP talk. Because yes, you're putting up a triple-double damn near every game. But it's still low numbers when it comes to the scoring. You're still putting up he's not scoring about 7 and 19 points a game. Even if he put up 11 assists and 10 rebounds, it's still 17 points.
What?
It's not.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Keep going.
He might be averaging. He's not averaging more than Kyrie.
Who? He's not averaging more than Kyrie. But he's not taking as much shots as Kyrie though. That don't mean nothing. Scoring is not everything.
So what I'm saying is because you have to feed the ball, because that's the type of player you are. You feed the ball and then you play off the ball. So that's how he get his points. But he not gonna have what I call MVP type of scoring. You have to, that scoring is a big factor in MVP. This is why Embiid is in the talk.
Nah. Skin, listen to me though.
You got, Khalil?
Listen to me though. So, all right, you're saying that you talking about James Harden like he pitting up Ben Simmons type triple doubles, like he pitting up 10, 10, and 10. Like
real quick, Khalil. I'm gonna just throw their stats. I'm gonna throw both of their stats out there just so we. Kyrie's averaging 27, 5, and 5. James Harden's averaging 26, 8, and 11.
So come on, fam. That's 1 point off. Points? 1 point off and 6 more assists.
All right.
Come on, bro. You're not doing that.
No. 26, 8, and 11, right? You said 26, 8, and 11. You say he's MVP. Averaging that. Yes. That's MVP?
Easily.
Right. I mean, I'm not gonna say he can just win based off those numbers, but those are MVP numbers for sure.
You talking about he don't got MVP scoring, bro? You got to score 35. He averaged 35 one year and didn't even win MVP that year. So it don't matter about scoring.
Niggas averaged 24 and won MVP. Curry averaged.
So 24. I know it don't. I'm saying scoring plays a factor. I didn't say it
plays a factor, but he's not. His primary focus right now is not scoring. He's leading the league in assists. You got to.
All right,
come on,
so
bro. That's crazy.
When you talk about the Brooklyn Nets, right? Is he the dominant player on that team?
Yes.
James Harden.
He's the out. Yes.
That is James Harden's team.
Okay.
He's literally the point guard.
I disagree.
He's running the show.
Yeah, part of the show. He is not the show.
He is running the show. He is running the show.
He's not. He's not running the show. He's not. He's an intricate part of the show. He's not running.
He's running it.
Skins. Who's running
Kyrie's
the show?
Just a main actor.
No. First of all, it's not one person running the show on the Nets.
No, Harden is running the show. He's the offense.
All right. So no, he's not. No, all right. So that's the same way of saying that Steph Curry was the MVP when they won all them championships because he was running the show.
He was the show, and he should have won. He should have won. He should have won the Finals MVP of the last ring that they won. The one when he averaged damn near triple double, and he should have won the first one.
Listen, y'all gonna say he should have won MVP. He didn't win MVP. All I'm saying is the perception to me is they play an intricate part of the team. They're very important. I'm not saying without them, yes, without them is a different result. But what I'm saying at the same time, they don't dominate to where you if you remove say you remove Kyrie, you remove anybody.
Harden didn't
else
play today and they
team.
lost today. Kyrie was out there.
He's
right,
still
like that.
He's still putting
Harden
up
didn't
numbers,
play today and they lost.
And the Nets is still doing what they're doing.
That's how
you dominate and you command the team.
I'm gonna step on right what you said. Harden didn't play today, and the Nets just lost to the Bulls. Kyrie was out there. So
one loss,
saying, bro?
One loss. The night before,
saying,
he didn't play. He didn't play the night before. They won.
But I'm saying, bro, if you look at the Nets record, since Harden's been there, they barely lose. Like they barely lose when they play. Like when they all play together.
I'm gonna say this here. Let me try to. I ain't gonna lie, Skins. You know, in the group chat, it's usually me and Khalil going at it and not agreeing. You wrong on this one, bro. I'm not. You're not watching, bro. That is James Harden's team. They go as he goes. Yes, do they have enough talent to win a game if he's not there? Yes.
So answer me this question: When KD comes back, is that still James Harden's team?
Yes. And let me tell you why. I'm the perfect person to answer this. Perfect. I watched Kevin Durant 3 years straight up close. Let me tell you why. Kevin Durant is not a leader, bro. He can't run a team, bro. Kevin Durant is probably top 3, one of the greatest scorers we have ever saw. You can beat Kevin Durant when he plays by himself. I saw it happen. The Warriors just hear me out. The Warriors record when when Curry didn't play, but Kevin Durant did, was horrible because let him score. You can let him score all the points he wants. He doesn't know how to get other players involved by himself. The reason James Harden
running plays well is running a team. That's not running a team. You just run the plays well. That's why
he don't want to hear it.
Like James Harden, the reason he's so effective, he can score
because he take his fucking time. That's why he's so effective. I've watched James Harden play. He takes his time. Kyrie is the rush. He's like a bull. He will run in horns first. That's how Kyrie plays.
I don't know, bro. That's James Harden.
But that don't have nothing to do with anything. Like, who cares if that's how he plays? But James Harden is running the show. He's facilitating the show. He's getting everything started. He's the point guard.
All I'm saying is there's other players in the NBA. Fuck the Nets that playing better than Harden. That's all I'm saying.
Name them. You can't name 5 players playing better than James Harden right now.
Not 5. Hell no, not 5.
You can't name 5 players.
I didn't say 5. I didn't say 5.
Name.
I said there's players. That means more than one.
So, all right, look, the MVP list, like the MVP, it's not a unanimous MVP. So, of course, there's going to be, all right, I can vote for this player. I can vote for this player. Everybody has an argument. That's the thing. But my thing is, I think Harden has the best argument right now. You can say, all right, maybe what Dame is doing is a little bit more impressive. He's doing it with less talent. He's doing it more solo. Or you can say Jokic. Jokic is a center, and he's averaging damn near a triple-double. Like, that's crazy. But everybody's going to have an argument. That's why there's 50 votes. Not James Harden isn't a unanimous MVP this year. He's not Curry. He's not getting 50 votes.
The team he got, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you have an argument with that team. You don't have a team like that and say, oh, I'm the MVP. Nigga, look at your team.
But Bron won MVP on the.
You had the team that you had with Houston, and you had a losing fucking record. You would not be screaming.
He never had it. He never had a lose. Come on, bro. You see what Houston is without him.
Right here, I get what Skins is.
I'm talking about when he was on Houston. If he would have stayed on Houston, they would have been.
They wouldn't want to be there. So you can't hold that. Those 2 weeks, I'm not holding that against him.
Listen, I don't care what he wanted to be. I'm talking about the reality and the facts.
Yeah, he get real. I hear what you're saying as far as if he was on Houston and if he was on Houston today and he was putting up those same numbers and they had a losing record, he wouldn't come out and say I'm the MVP. So I get what Skins is saying.
He's winning games, though. He's winning games. You got to win games to get MVP.
The Nets are winning games. You're right. Yes, the Nets are winning games. He's not winning games.
Look, they are winning because of him. Let's be clear.
Yes, bro. You got to stop acting like he's a
LeBron. He not even.
He damn near is right now. He's on that same level right now. What? He's in that same strategy. James Harden's a top 3 player. Is a top 3 NBA player right now.
No, he's
not. All right. Next topic,
bro. Nah, bro. Nah. I don't get how you got slighting James Harden like this. Like he been doing this for the last fucking 10 years.
Because guess what? MVPs don't get fat, nigga, because they don't want to play.
He fat and still balling. Come on, what you talking about, man? That man was at a strip club, came back, boom, dropped 40
talking about Kyrie. The man literally started eating turkey leg hut every day because he didn't want to be in Houston.
But he still balled out though, did he? Kyrie don't even show up to work when he feeling bad. Come on, man.
All right, look, real quick. I want to do a quick roundtable of your 5 MVPs. DJ, go. Just 5.
Right now, I got Dame, I got Harden, I got Jokic, I got Embiid, and don't look now, but Giannis is back up there doing to what Giannis was doing the 2 years he won MVP in a row. So I got Giannis as my 5th.
Okay. Skins.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't even paying attention to the MVP race too tough. So I'm gonna just name some names.
Okay.
But I definitely had Jokic and Embiid as far as like the ones I knew were making noise right now.
Right.
I would throw what's his fucking name? I throw Lillard in there.
Okay. Got you.
I'll throw Donovan Mitchell in there from Utah.
Okay.
I can't agree with
and
that.
But like this, I give Harden the last spot, even though he ain't got no shot, in my opinion.
He got the best shot. I got
Khalil. Who you got, man?
I got Harden 1. I got Dame 2. I got Jokic 3. I got Giannis at 4. And I got fucking and I got Embiid. I think if Embiid, to me, if Embiid can pick up where he left off at, he should win MVP because he, from top to finish, even though he got hurt, like we shouldn't hold this 2 weeks against him because those 2 weeks, like if you're gonna hold the 2 weeks that Embiid got hurt, then we're gonna have to bring up the 2 weeks that Harden had in Houston. So, you know what I mean? If Embiid is able to pick up where he left off at, I think he should win it because he's been a front runner damn near all season. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. In no particular order, I have Dame, Harden.
Yup. 13, baby.
Giannis, Joker. I wanted to put Embiid back in there, but because it was brought up, Donovan.
That's real. Yeah, that's real. Because I will say, man, Utah need more respect right now, and they should have somebody in the MVP.
I'm telling you,
they should.
Like I said, I see them in the finals.
Oh, you see them in the finals?
I see them in the Western Conference Finals.
You know,
okay.
No. Western Conference Finals, But the reason I can't respect Utah all the way is because as good a season that they're having, it's still a success if they don't win the NBA championship. So if you cannot win the NBA championship and still have a successful season, I can't take you serious. That means you're not really the contender you portraying to be. So,
well, if you make a decent playoff run,
what's decent? Okay, what would be considered decent for Utah? That means them losing, not winning the finals, but still having a successful season after having this great of a regular season, if that makes sense.
Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
Western Conference Finals.
even the semifinals. So they make
Nah.
You can't have this good of a regular season.
So let me just get this out. Let's say you have a fully healthy LeBron and AD come back.
Okay.
Right. So now they have to deal with that on top of dealing with like the Clippers or whatever.
So I'll say this:
like you really wouldn't give them the semifinal, like a good season.
Now that's different. It's different because it depends on who comes back.
Right. If they run into the Lakers in that second round and they lose to the Lakers, okay, I could respect that. But
if there's LeBron and AD,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the only way they would lose. It would have to be LeBron and AD.
Oh, best believe LeBron and AD would have to be there in order to beat Utah. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Or else
All
they
right.
go home.
All right. Pretty much the next to last topic. Listen, Draymond is always in some shit. Look, I thought KD is always in some stuff. Draymond is always into some stuff.
Put a fucking muzzle on that clown, man. God damn, I'm tired of him.
So a couple of days ago, did an interview and all that, and I wanted to get the actual quote, which I just found. So he's bringing up steps of how to address the massive pay gap between the NBA players and the WNBA players. And so he says, and I quote, "I've seen so many complaints recently of women talking about the pay gap between what we make and what they make. And I feel where they're coming from. And I know what to put into this to be great. They put in the same time in what we put in, so I understand what they're saying. But I'm really tired of seeing them complain about the lack of pay because they're doing themselves a disservice by just complaining." So at that point, you have a reporter bringing up some good points about what the WNBA players are saying. So make a long story short, but he kind of responds back to that reporter saying, but they're complaining because they're not laying out steps that they can, but they're complaining, but they're not laying out steps that they can take to change that. So it's coming off as a complaint, and I'll leave that there. I'll make sure to put the rest in the description below for everyone to read the exact quote of what he was saying. But at this point, Skins, I wanted to throw it to you, my man. Draymond arguing about women's pay in the NBA. What's your take on it, man?
I'll just say real quick, as far as Draymond speaking on pay, period. One, you don't get paid. You don't get paid in that light where I think you should be speaking on. If anybody should be speaking on pay, it should be the top paid players.
He get paid pretty well though.
Yeah, but he's not, like I said, he's not a top paid player. I think a top paid player like a LeBron should be speaking on, because he holds more weight as far as his voice.
I see what you're saying.
You got to think about it in equity and money. You know what I'm saying? One thing I'll also say is you're a basketball player, bro. You're not an economist. You're not a financial expert. Why you talk about money? Like leave that alone. Like focus on basketball. Yes, we understand there's a disparity between male and women in sports, especially when it comes to the male dominated sports. So whether it be a basketball, a football, baseball, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the sport being male dominated and the male side not coexisting, but existing before the female side, it tends to be lopsided, whether it be pay, whether it be exposure, or whether it be opportunities. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be lopsided, period.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Shit. All right. I'm going to try not to joke around a little bit, but all right. One, I think Dre need to shut up. He need to not stop pocket watching. I hate when people are like, yo, they, don't say what people deserve and what they don't deserve. As in women, I don't really think it's their job because there's not their job to make them make more money. I think it's more so whoever the bigger ups are in the WNBA, they're like failing the women because they're not doing more for them. I think they need to do a lot better at advertising, promoting, getting them out there. And honestly, I hate to be that guy, but I try to watch women basketball. It's just not that entertaining, bro. They can't even dunk a basketball. They can't even dunk a basketball, bro.
You ain't the only one.
So I'm gonna say this: they deserve to get more, but they don't deserve to get paid the same as a top athlete that is in the NBA. Like Steph Curry, all these dudes are getting damn near almost $50 million a year. I don't think there's a woman in the WNBA that is worthy of that salary, but they damn sure need a pay raise. Like they are getting regular civilian pay. Like that's just crazy. And then even so I know this is a big thing. They posted like the hotels compared to what the men's basketball college basketball teams were staying in compared to them and like their meal packages. That's just dog. That's not right. They are still professional athletes and they should be treated as such. So they do need to be compensated better. But I think when you're saying you need to be paid equally as are these star athletes and what like it's just physics and it's just like it's just human nature. A woman can't do what a man can do. So what I mean with basketball it's just it's so much like and it does come with the pill. Like it does come with the pill type thing. So I feel for them. I want them to get represented a lot more and they deserve a lot better, but I don't know what they can I really don't know what they can do or what needs to happen.
I think I know what they can do because I seen this happen in tennis. I think they need to wear tighter uniforms.
But you can't go there.
We can't go there.
I know it goes sound crazy. Listen, hear me out. Listen. Let me talk my ish.
Cut that out.
Let me talk my ish.
Oh, that is your ish and only yours.
Let me talk.
I do not stand with this guy.
Listen, when you look at tennis and you look at the LG, what is called the LPGA, the women's golf.
Oh,
right?
Oh, I
thought this. I was like, I know, crazy.
The LPGA, right? The LPGA. When you look at women's golf and tennis, and you look at the outfits that they wear, you can understand why they get more viewers as opposed to their male counterparts. They get bigger deals as opposed to their male counterparts. Because I'm trying to see Serena. I'm trying to see Naomi Osaka. I'm not trying to see no dude play tennis.
That's real.
Just I'm trying to see the little Asian chick, I forgot her name, that played golf.
Jimmy, get your shit off, man. This nigga going crazy.
But I'm just saying, is that not true? When it comes to those sports where the women might make the bigger bag, but it's because of how they're perceived and how they're highlighted as far as the outfit, you know what I'm saying? The tightness of it, the thickness they might have, you know what I'm saying?
Serena.
You got to factor all of that in. If Serena wasn't so thick, you think she would be getting those same deals?
Yes, come on, bro. You going crazy, yo. Yes.
Listen,
man.
on top of the talent. Because she is talented. Wow. She is a beast in her sport. But if she wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's say
I don't know what you're saying.
Listen, y'all remember Martina Hingis?
No.
Y'all remember Lindsay Davenport? They was ugly ass tennis players. I remember all these
Davenport.
Look, it was only one. It was the Russian chick. I think her name was Martina Navratilova, or some shit like that.
Here, I think the women. So here, let me try to break down exactly. Draymond was wrong because the reason he was wrong is because apparently the women are telling him, "Hey, we have took those steps. We have laid out plans to take these steps. You just don't know about them. So before you go off running your mouth like that, go look at what we've already done in the steps that we're taking. That's where I think Draymond was getting a lot of his bad criticism for speaking out, because apparently the ladies are doing those things. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think the ladies deserve, I don't want to say deserve because that's a bad word. They deserve whatever they're worthy of. But in comparison to male sports in the WNBA, they're not bringing the same revenue, bro. Like, you can't ask to get this type of money if you're not bringing these type of ratings. And I think a big problem that the women, and I'm not saying, I love women, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come off as like, sexist or anything. But I think the women won't admit that it's the other women not supporting you. Like, that's why your ratings aren't there. Like, no disrespect, but men are going to watch men's sports. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
I think. Go ahead. Well, real quick. I just think the money is not thrown into the WNBA like the NBA.
It's not.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the bigger corporations they're putting their money towards the men's sports compared to the women.
Can you blame them? Can you blame them? Why would I put my money into a sport that's not popular? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to.
Make it popular. You make it popular.
Yeah. So the question is how. Watch some shit that they don't want to watch,
bro.
Is
how. Right? You can't make something. Make people. I think what the WNBA should do, and Shaq threw this out there years ago and caught a lot of bad criticism for saying it, but it's true. They need to lower the rims so these ladies can have more opportunity at better highlights at the rim. If you know.
But all right, did any of y'all ever watch the Lingerie Football League?
No.
Hell yeah.
I did.
Yo, this thing is.
And if I did, it was like a quick clip.
All right, so.
But we're not going there, Skins.
No. I'm gonna say this real quick.
Where are you taking us, bro?
You see, like what they tried to do there. If they had the money that the NFL had, we all would be watching Lingerie Football League every Friday night.
Nah.
Yes, we would. You know why? Because you would have saw a big ass billboard of Shorty in her jersey and
it wouldn't have lasted long. But that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have lasted long.
Like I don't see people tuning into that every week and like, let me watch this. Like, at the end of the day, I still want to see sports and still want to see entertainment. Like, all right, I can look at ads for like
football.
Hold on.
Football. It's no different from. All right, y'all watch the arena football? That shit whack.
No. Arena football is whack. I don't watch that shit.
Shit is horrible. But guess how many NFL players play in arena football?
Okay, so so Skins, let me come at you like this. What about the TV networks? Who is willing to put their stock and say, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this. This is gonna be on exclusively on our channel." So yeah, you're gonna have corporations coming out saying, "Damn, like I gotta be a part of this league, or let me be a part of this player, or let me give them endorsements." But the TV network, they're gonna get complaints, bro.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I don't mean you market it in a way where you have to now worried about, you know what I'm saying, putting like parental rights guidelines and all of that. I mean, you market it in a way where you make people want to watch. That's all I'm saying. You market it in a way where you make me want to tune in. Because I put like this, the first season of the Big Three, they marketed it to the point where I tuned in because I wanted to see what was going on. And once I seen it, I was like, all right, cool. I see what they're trying to do.
Right.
But I didn't continue to watch Big Three. And like I said, it's something about the older, you have an older established organization, especially that's not helping the younger organization grow. And look, this is what you need to do. We're going to help y'all do this. We're going to try to implement this with y'all because this is what helped the NBA grow. I don't really see the NBA helping the WNBA.
I'll say this. WNBA has been around for 25 years, and at this point, they're still not getting their respect.
Why they don't do a female a WNBA versus NBA game?
Don't want to see that. Come on,
man. No.
That's not the point of you wanting to see it. It's a point of making it a thing to point to where now
so
you force people to watch it.
Here's the problem with that. I agree with what you're saying. I do think they could have like an All-Star weekend. They could have like a male versus female type of game in order to expand the WNBA in order to get their star players out there, like the best of the WNBA versus the best of the NBA. Now here's the problem.
Or you do a mix and match, and you do just
do a mix and match. Mix and match.
Intergender.
Yeah. What happens when the score is 150 to 20? Like,
what woman is guarding Giannis? Like
a center,
bro. He putting her in there. You see what he's doing to grown men. What you think he's doing to her?
Look, I'm
not even trying to violate, bro.
Like,
any ladies are listening, I'm really not violating. I'm just saying, I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic.
Look, he's saying y'all can't even take muscle bound Giannis.
Hey, and if he don't give her 60, it's a bad example. We said we're telling the men to go easy, and we're telling the woman the only way you can win is if he goes easy. So you're gonna want Giannis to go hard, right? What happens what happens when Curry break Diana Taurasi ankles, or Kyrie put, I don't even know, Elena Deladon in a blender, and then her career is over? Like, I don't know. I'm going to just say this. I think the women are great at basketball as well, and they should get everything they deserve.
Facts.
After everybody.
Yeah. I want Drippy because I remember when I was in high school, I was on the ball team.
They deserve as much as the NBA.
Right.
I remember back in high school, and I used to help out like the girls basketball because like our girls basketball team wasn't that great. So I had to go help them out and practice. And the coach, he was like, don't block their shots. He's like, don't block their shots or steal the ball from them. I'm like, bro, what? Like, what? Yeah, like I'm playing toddlers and shit. Like, what do you mean don't block them? And then he's like, nah. And then he's like, nah, turn up on them. I remember I was like, yo, I started grabbing that shit out the air. I started grabbing that shit out the air. Like, that shit is funny.
Definitely the female players.
I will say one thing to kind of wrap up this whole, you know what I'm saying? I agree with what Draymond said, even though I don't think he should have said it.
It's the way he worded it.
No, it's not even that. I agree with what he said. They are just complaining. Y'all not putting a plan into action to force their hand. So yeah, he's right. Like y'all just sitting there talking and complaining. Y'all not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
But there's different layers.
It's not his place to say that.
That's where he's wrong.
Apparently, but there's different layers because it makes a difference for the players. It makes a difference for the organization. It makes a difference for those that are representing the league. And then I think going back to what DJ was saying, it's also going with the fans. Like if there's no fans, if there's no type of metrics to go off of, then the corporations are going to be like, hey, I know you're an official league for the past 25 years. We're going to give you this, but you're not getting this. And until you show me proof, you're damn sure well not getting this. So fuck out of here. And that's no disrespect. And another thing I wanted to point out is the whole dunking thing. Like I would love to get a female's perspective on, do they feel misjudged? Do they feel misrepresented if, I don't know, the league decided to lower the rim so the females can dunk more? Like you're gonna have a group that says, no, leave it the same way. We want to be treated equal. But then you're gonna see some that are like, no, I want to see some females dunk. Like,
I think like, now if that conversation is brought up, it goes better as opposed to when Shaq said it. Like you was just mentioning Scorsese, that's the pushback he got when Shaq said it. Like, why would they have to lower the rim? They can play on it the 10 feet like men. Okay, cool. But when there's not one dunk, or when there's one dunk in every 10 years, even though basketball has changed to more of shooting, we love the men's because, yeah, it's shooting good too, but we also go see somebody get dunked on. So that's also the same type of excitement. The only time it's been women dunkers is Brittany Griner, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo. Like, those are like the only three.
And no disrespect, but they kind of like what I call they like mechanical players. They didn't really have like finesse. Like they had like
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
So it was like a traditional dunk. It wasn't no dunk with no, you know what I'm saying, pizzazz or
if you go look at
they just want the dunk. They just want the dunk, you know.
If you go look at Brittany Griner, if you go look at Candace Parker, Lisa Leslie, and Rebecca Lobo, go look at all 4 of their dunks. Same dunk. Same.
I know.
Same
rim raiser.
Foot, barely get it in.
I met Lisa Leslie in LA one time.
I think the same reason that people get excited when a dunk does happen is the same reason they need to lower the rim. Think about why we get excited, because we're watching, oh shit, a woman just dunked the damn ball. Like, if that was happening every play like men, they can get more ratings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's my thoughts. They may never do it.
I mean, to me, that's one aspect of it. Just like, you know what I'm saying, highlights is one aspect. But I think, like I said, it's about a lot of what they do off court and what they do on TV as far as marketing and promotion.
True.
Once you come up with an ill marketing scheme and promotion, it's hard for people to not tune in and be grabbed. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they about to tune in to, but you already caught them off the marketing.
So, I don't know, man. Skylar Diggins is fine as hell, and I never watched a single one of her games.
I mean, if they present Skylar Diggins in the right commercial in the right settings, you might just, and they tell you, look, this is what you're gonna see before the game, like some dumb shit.
I think what people aren't mentioning about women's sports, I think the women's game was actually going to a place it needed to be. I think what nobody in the women's game right now is admitting, Maya Moore retiring, I think, really messed up the trajectory of the WNBA. She was a great. Maya Moore was bad on that basketball court. I think she won 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 4 rings, 3 in 4 years or something like that. And then she retired to become a pastor and, to do her church life.
Yeah, why y'all talking like they just now started getting beautiful chicks in the W? They been had the beautiful chicks in the WNBA. Like in the very beginning. Think about the beginning. You think about you remember the female USA team?
Yeah.
Cheryl Stoops and them?
Yeah.
They had 2 joints on there. I don't remember their names.
Okay.
But they had 2 joints on there.
Listen, I just want you to repeat that. They had 2 out of 14. That's bad number.
No. Can we all agree that if you're playing sports that you're probably testosterone heavy?
Yeah.
So you probably won't look as feminine because you play sports.
Yeah.
You're gonna look more muscular and more toned athletically.
Yeah, that's true.
And I even put it. It come down to facial features. Sometimes chicks, they face be strong. Like they got strong cheekbones. They got cheekbone muscles, and that just come from working out and being athletic. Like if they didn't work out, their face would be soft and smooth. I mean. And like I said, this is no disrespect. This is no disrespect to any female. I love all of y'all.
I'm not.
Shout out to Skylar Diggins.
I'm still trying to make it. I'm not getting canceled. Shit.
Shout out Skylar Diggins. Shout out Tia Cooper.
Yeah, we love you.
Shout out all the women hoopers, man. Y'all amazing. Keep doing what y'all do, man.
Rihanna Stewart.
We talking reckless right now.
We don't know.
No, we in France. We in France.
We on your side.
We.
All right, fellas, y'all want to get a quick, maybe little 2-second rundown before we wrap him up?
Round table, fourth quarter. DJ, I'll start with you. What you got, man?
Hey, man, prayers to Deshaun Watson, man. Prayers to Deshaun Watson. That's all I got.
Crazy, man.
Spooky.
They try to do my boy in.
Prayers to Deshaun Watson. I'll say that the Texans are getting exactly what they want. Everybody's starting to say now the wording of it is, oh, well, if it's 22, it has to be something to it. They got what they want. So clap it up for the Texans organization. They got what they want. Teams are no longer looking to trade for Deshaun Watson. They're worried if he's going to play next season or if ever again. So yeah, he's not going to be moved. He'll be a Texan. And congratulations to the Texans. You kept your quarterback.
Shout out to the Texans public relations, because they definitely did a number on Deshaun Watson. If it's just allegations and we don't know what the actual truth is, but if it is true, then you know what I'm saying, he's a nasty man.
He's a nasty man if it's true.
Nigga's a fucking sicko, man.
Facts.
But he is innocent until proven guilty, and today, he is innocent.
Too bad in this era you're guilty until proven innocent.
In the
Roundtable,
eyes of public court.
Roundtable. What I got? James Harden as one of the most influential basketball players.
Oh no! Don't skip that.
I wanted to do that this week, but we can save that next week. Next week.
Oh yeah, that's some deeper darker.
That was a good one. Let's
give the listeners some insight real quick. This
man
just give me insight. Bottom left screen said that James Harden is as or more impactful on today's basketball than Steph Curry.
Let that sit. Let that
sink in. We're gonna argue about that next week.
My last thing I want to say, the next time you watch a basketball game, just let me know how many players or how many times do you see a step back. Just let me know. But we gonna sit on that. Y'all come holler at me next week.
You want to do a 30 for 30 on the step back? A whole documentary on the step back.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my God.
Manu Ginobili is the most inspirational basketball player ever. How many Euro steps do you see per game?
Euro steps.
The only person that's still Euroing is Giannis.
Every single player got a Euro in his bag now. Don't do that. Even his centers Euro stepping now.
Mm-hmm. His centers doing step backs too.
That's true. So we're gonna get into that next week, man. But
the Euro step versus the step back.
That's actually a good argument, a good debate. Which one is more?
We gonna name it the steppers.
The steppers.
Hands and feet.
Shout out to my man Big Step.
Shout out to all my steppers.
I did have a topic for next week, something for the people to listen to. I thought about it yesterday, and I wanted to sound off on who has the better athlete family. Is it the Ball family or is it the Atupakipo family?
And let's do three. Let's do the holidays as well. Oh,
shout out Drew. Drew's got that bag.
Oh, he got that bag. Yeah.
I'm just fucking desperate. But hey, my business. Glad that's not my team. But
okay.
There.
All power.
Right. Hey, if you think Drew Holiday is the savior like that, then have at it.
The Skins, you got anything, man?
No, I'm pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Kyrie out here. You know what I'm saying? Putting up points. You know what I'm saying? Got his chakras aligned. He took his little spirit walk. He out here back putting up 20 plus a game. 15 assists in the last game, even though it was hell.
Yeah,
well, y'all were MVP Harden. MVP Harden.
That boy hate Harden as MVP. Hey man, this was a good show, bro. We glad to be back.
Glad to be back.
And
yeah.
We'll be back next week, man, with more of your favorite toxic sports topics.
That's what we're known for. We give you weekly sports talk. We give you our hot takes, and we do what the fuck the show is called. We talk our ish. So this is TJ, that's DJ, that's Skins, and Khalil somewhere, and we are out.
Talk your ish.
Talk your ish.